So, I like plants a lot. So much that plants are a big chunk of my art. If you're new to plants and want to see how you can add them to your illustrations, here are a few indoor plants to get you started. For a small desk plant, my go-tos are peperomias, succulents, and spider plants. Peperomias come in all sorts of shapes. They're trilling plants like this peperomia hope, or smaller, bushier plants like this baby rubber tree. Succulents are famous for their rosette shape, but they also come in other fun shapes like these. Up next is a spider plant. Spider plants can also look good hanging, and they're pretty easy to draw for their big, long, spidery leaves. Speaking of hanging plants, a cool trailing plant that is very common in households is the pothos. They make a good hanging plant or a plant that vines around your desk or some other surface area. If you want one for yourself, it's a great beginner plant. Hanging plants are easy to draw with their big stalks. They can be small or grow very tall, so they could be great floor plants or desk plants. For big tree-like plants, my go-to are fiddly figs, the rubber tree, and the monstera. I really like the broadleaves a fiddly fig has. You can draw it short and bushy, or tall like a small tree. There are several ficuses. My go-to is the rubber tree. It has deep green leaves, and they come in all sorts of colors, like the variegated ones. Monsteras are fun with their perforated leaves. One thing to keep in mind is that the younger plants have little to no perforated leaves. As the plants grow, its new leaves will become larger and have more perforation. There are many ways to display plants in your work, from just adding the leaves and stalks to using planters and displays. An easy go-to for me is the terracotta planter. It's a nice splash of orange that goes well with green. Hanging plants can go on ceilings or windows. Other creative ways to display plants are wall mounts, terrariums, and kokedama, also known as moss planters. Going to plant nurseries and taking photos is a quick way to gather references. If the plant is unlabeled, you can usually find the plant name using a reverse image search such as Google Lens. Several common houseplants grow naturally in the desert or warm tropical climates. If you're around that kind of environment, odds are you might find some of these plants outside. This is just the tip of the iceberg for plant types, but I hope it's a good starting point. Wishing you all the best with your plant art.